Assalamu alaikum. My name is Saifur Rahman Khan. Currently, I'm studying computer science and engineering at Shahjalal University of Science and Technology. Today, in this video, I'm going to describe about a very important topic of economics, consumers' behavior. So, what is consumers' behavior? First of all, have you ever wondered why you buy certain product over others, or why some brands just click with you? Well, it's not just random, it's all about consumers' behavior. In this video, we are diving into the psychology behind what makes people buy, the factors that influences our choices, and how businesses use this kind of knowledge to shape what we like, what we see, what we want, and obviously what we purchase. So let's get started. First of all, it's utility and choice. So what is utility? Utility means satisfaction or benefit from consuming goods or services. There are two types of utility. First of all, cardinal utility and ordinal utility. So cardinal utility means measurable in numbers. Measurable in numbers, and ordinal utility preferences rank without exact numbers. And there, this is the difference between cardinal utility and ordinal utility. Then we are going to describe about total utility and marginal utility. Total utility means the total satisfaction a consumer get from consuming a certain quantity of good. Okay. Behavior. Total utility increases as more units are consumed, but eventually reaches a maximum before decreasing. We can write a formula about total utility is equal to summation of marginal utility. So then what is marginal utility? Marginal utility means the additional satisfaction gained from consuming one more unit of a good. Law of diminishing marginal utility. There are we can write a formula like this: marginal utility is equal to total utility of Q. Here Q is law of diminishing marginal utility. So we can see when marginal utility is 0, then total utility is at its maximum. Beyond this, marginal utility becomes negative, leading to disutility. So we can see the graph total utility and marginal utility. In this, there are two types of two graph. First, this is total. In the blue, it is total utility, and this is marginal utility versus quantity. Then we can see in this graph total utility increases as more units are consumed, but reaches as maximum, and then it decreases. When it decreases, at this point marginal utility becomes 0. This point we can see marginal utility becomes 0, and when total utility decreases, then marginal utility becomes negative. So here we can say that marginal utility is about ddx of total utility, and marginal utility is the slope of total utility. So to formula marginal utility is uh, first time derivation of total utility, and marginal utility is of total utility curve. So here we can see many other graphs about this marginal utility and total utility. That total utility increases and the marginal utility goes right there. There is a formula and other graphs are there. Then we diving into consumers equilibrium. So what is consumers equilibrium? Consumers equilibrium is the point where a consumer maximizes the total satisfaction in utility given their income and the price of goods. This occurs when the consumers allocates their income in such a way that the marginal utility per unit spends in equal of all goods. So here is the definition, and we can simply say that when marginal utility is equal to total price, then it's called consumers equilibrium. So we can see the condition for consumers equilibrium for a single good. Uh, we can see that marginal utility per of a good X, its marginal utility X, price of good X is Px, and marginal utility of money is marginal utility M. So we can see the condition where uh, consumers equilibrium, it's a marginal utility of good X and divided by price of this product and is equal to হচ্ছে marginal utility of money. You can see the condition for multiple goods, then marginal utility of X, price of the product X is equal to marginal utility of Y, good Y, divided by price of goods Y is equal to marginal utility of money. Okay. This means the consumer distributed their income so that the utility divided past from the last unit spent on a good is the same. We can see the mathematical proof here. So for the mathematical proof, we can see let's assume a consumer wants to maximum total utility for two goods X and Y. We with a limited budget of M. The budget constraint is Px Qx plus Qy is equal to M. To maximize utility, the consumers follow the Lagrange's method. U f of Qx Qy plus lambda M minus Px Qx minus Py Qy. Taking the first order derivative, we can see U Qx equal to lambda Px and del U by del Qy equal to lambda Py. So dividing both, we can see Mux divided by Px equal to Muy equal to Py. So and it's equal to Mum. This proves that equilibrium is achieved when the marginal utility per unit is the same for all goods. So we can see the graphical representation here. Now here you can see water diamond paradox. Mm, why diamonds are more expensive than water, even though water is essential? We can see marginal utility determines prices, not total utility. Water, we can see water high total utility but low marginal utility. But diamonds low total utility but high marginal utility. It's rare. This is why diamonds are expensive than water. Then you can see water diamond paradox graph here. And now this the ending of the chapter. Thanks for the attention. We hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you very much.